Hi guys, Shandy here. This video will be a little bit different. I will narrate it for you. I lost my whole audio from my recording. So I thought, hey, let's not waste time and tell you what happened. At this point, we don't really have much to do. Just a couple quests, which is the Pale Hearts, getting the dress for Doge Palace and, well, getting into the Doge Palace, right? So first thing I did was go and got those Pale Hearts. To my surprise, one of the little stone guys turned from bird into the lion in the middle of the fight. Kind of exciting. And when we went to the occult shop, we gave her all the Pale Hearts. She did a little ritual in her backyard and we got stone that gave us 10 wisdom. Yeah, and that was like it. There was like no explanation whatsoever, no cutscene afterwards, like nothing from the occult shop lady, whatever, really nothing to it. So anyway, right after that, I went to our good old auntie and it turned out that the village was under attack from necromancers and there was like 30 of them and I really struggled to fight them because for whatever reason I had hard mode on. I really have no clue why, but yeah, so from absolutely normal game mode it turned into quite a struggle, and in the meantime I did this dress thing. So yeah, here you go, here's the dress. Our auntie did it overnight from dust and air, basically. We killed those necromancers and we got back to Venice and we had to deal with this guy to prove ourselves or whatever so he can actually let us in the palace. We did a little bit running around. We had to go to the city council, which is corrupted to the bone. They didn't really care about us and just let us take whatever documents we wanted. Then we went to head of security, Mr. Lucio, and he was like, well, I don't remember you. It must be good. So, you know, you're good to go. We went back to the guy that wanted us to prove ourselves. We did what he asked us for, and apparently that wasn't enough. We had to betray our guild in order to get into the palace, you know, full on. Fortunately, we could do this in a good way for our guild with like explanation and stuff and being like, look, I'm not a bad guy here. I really need to do this to fix everything, blah, blah, blah. And we did that. They covered our tracks and everything, so we're good. We got into the Doge's palace and here we've seen that rebels were taken in. You know, we do a little bit running around the dungeons. Turns out that there's plenty of ghosts. Again, I struggled because it was a hard mode. Anyway, I've cleared them. I went to the guys and they're like, look for the key. Turns out there was old jailer there, the dead dude, and he was like, look, I will give you the keys if you give me piece of my girlfriend. I buried her in the gardens. We go get pieces of his girl, and then Leora turns up and she's like, ooh, you've gained my trust, come to my room later, I will give you something that might help you. And she was like, no one can see you, whatever. And then we go back to the jailer. We got the keys, we freed the rebels, but the rebels are like, you need to get rid of the council first. But fortunately, when we were doing our first round around, I listened to the council from a different room, so we kind of like had the proof that they're corrupted and what they're doing. We meet another dead dude in a cell with rebels, and well, he was part of the council before and he's like so angry about it, you know, can't believe us that council can be so corrupted. And we, you know, can talk with him again. We have the proof already that they are. And he's like, well, I wish I could tell them that they're like, you know, wrong and bad and everything. We need like a new power. And I thought, okay, probably Leora has it because I was doing a little bit of running around the garden before. There was no piece of the statue, you know, that can help us contact Benedict to get this new power. So I was like, okay, let's go to Leora. Let's deal with that. Turns out our bloody brother decided to go for Victor as his master, and he comes in to Leora's room when we're there, barges in with guards and they kill Leora. So it's like pretty damn dark and twisted. Leon is not a very good character, let me tell you. We go back to the gardens, we fix the statue, we get our power. When we go back to this dead dude, we can summon him to the council. And there's like this whole speech of them being corrupted and everything. And they get a bit scared because like from nothing, dude came to life. Then there comes like a very important decision because rebels barge in, head of the guard barges in, and then it's like up to us to decide who we will give new power to. Because council now is like, okay, we will listen to the people, we will do everything for the people. Rebels are like, well, no, we need to have the power because no one was listening to us for so long. Like, how are they going to fix it? We know better. And then head of the guard was like, no, we need to be on the top of all that and we will clean all this mess and then give power to the people. So I went with the rebels. Apparently it's like one of the best choices we can make. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go with the guards though, but hell, we went with the rebels. And after that there was like this huge breakout, like anarchy going on in the palace. So necromancers were fighting guards and we had to clear all of them. That took a while. And after that, we finally could get into the throne room, which is where the final fight happens. I honestly thought it will be slightly longer and that there will be a little bit more lore to everything all the way through, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Shame, I remember this game a little bit better, but hey, I still love it. I just think it needs more work. Maybe someday someone will take it into their hands and do it better. Anyway, we went to the throne room. There's Victor. Doge is like trying to restore Black Grimoire, you know, the pieces that went into the twilight and everything. Victor is like raging on us and everything. And we start to fight. And all we had to do really is like take the seal off the Doge, hit him a couple times, and do this like over again so we can get to the Victor. Then we get our hands on Black Grimoire. Victor goes nuts, barges into the Doge on the way to get to us, and they clash and they create, well, this abnormality, and then we need to fight it in a twilight zone. And after we do this, Victor gets stabbed by Benedict with this huge blade, and well, he's not dying from that, and we need to fight him again. And after we fight him, finally, that's it. Death comes to our aid, and it's like the final thing, and Death is like, chill, kid, I will like deal with this. And we can like choose, either we do that or we let Death do this. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever, do it. And it turns out that Victor is Death's child. So all along, our another brother was this huge pain in the ass. It's like, Scarlet, you poor thing, you have really bad luck in terms of family. Well, anyway, that's the end of our journey. It is a shame as the whole game is quite full of different things, but the very ending is a little bit like you doing an assignment, spending like 2 days on first part and second part and then forgetting about it and being like, oh no, deadline is tomorrow, and quickly finishing the end just to have it done. That's kind of how it feels for me. But still, I had lots of fun. I highly recommend like trying it out for yourselves. Maybe you can do like different choices and go with different guilds and you will see, I don't know, different parts of this game. That concludes our Venetica story. I hope you had a little bit of fun. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what I can fix in my videos. I'm still learning, so I'll really appreciate that. And hey, see you in the next video. Bye!